And welcome to Capital Talk, a program we hope will have an impact on the future of Kenya. And now, more than ever, I'm Jeff Koinange. Now, all this week, if you've been watching Capital Talk, you know we've been talking about issues leading up to Jamhuri Day, December 12th, 1963. Day Kenya attained its independence. 46 years on, are we really free? We want to take a step back. In fact, you need to sit back and listen to my guest story today, because his is a story of modern Kenyan history. That's right. He was born in 1929 to very poor parents on a farm in the Rift Valley. In fact, the farm was owned by the Delamares. He worked his way, literally the old-fashioned way, from rags to riches. In fact, in his autobiography, which he's just released, he's calling it Beyond Expectations, From Charcoal to Gold. That's because he was a charcoal seller, worked his way up, sold cigarettes, beer, established an empire, billions and billions of shilling empire, the old-fashioned way, through sheer hard work. Got into politics later in life, was member of parliament for Kiambaa, where I come from, minister for defense and other ministries. He's worked with 3 presidents. His is a history of modern Kenya. You need to pick up this book. I highly recommend it. But first, let's talk to the man who put pen to paper. And by the way, he never carries a diary, doesn't wear a watch, but keeps an appointment. In fact, he arrived here 15 minutes early today. Who else can do that better than former member of parliament for Kiambaa, former minister for defense, and now author, Mheshimiwa Njenga Karume.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Mheshimiwa, it's great to see you. And congratulations on this book. This is an amazing achievement, because when I first read the excerpts, I thought, how honest, how candid. What inspired you to do this?
Yes. First of all, Jeff, myself, have been thinking about it. And I thought about it for a long time. And also, most of my friends, even some of my relatives, some of my friends, some of my colleagues, they have been asking me, why can't you write a small book? Because when I have been talking to them, I tell them a lot about this country and what I've seen since I was young. And so that they have been asking me if I could put in a certain book. Then I've been thinking about that one. But as you know, I was very busy when I was in Parliament from 1974. That's the time I went to Parliament first, when I was nominated by the late President Kenyatta. Then after that, I was elected by Kiambaa people. In fact, I was not keen even to be the member of Parliament for Kiambaa, but many came to see me in my office, in my house, persuading me until I accepted it. And they elected me the majority of votes. And so when I continued as a member of Parliament, I was very busy doing harabes, helping the people. So I didn't have much time. I wish I could maybe start writing my book. But I started thinking about it. But when I lost the Kiambaa parliamentary seat, this is in 2007. Then I found now I got spare time to write a book.
Yes.
That's why I wrote a book.
Yeah. But all these memories, Mheshimiwa, you have memories from when you were so young, and the memories are so clear.
Yes.
It's like it was yesterday, but you haven't written any of this down. It's all here.
They're all here in my head.
How?
Because I am sure I can thank God, because I think it's God-giving. Because to keep that memory, not for yourself, not yourself.
Yes.
It's because of God.
Yes.
But I got a very good memory. If I see something, I don't forget. I don't forget at all. So when I went to school, when I left the school, which I could not go on with the school, because my parents, they are not wealthy people.
Yes.
And my father had many children, and he wanted each of them to go to school, maybe in a small way.
Yes.
So, I never forget about what I saw in the school. When I left the school, I went to Erubagon, where my father already were. in the forest, Mariochan forest. Because when I went to school, I left them in Elementaita,
Yes.
Nakuru district. My father was working for Rodaramea. And when I was always crying, asking how to go to school, So when he allowed me to go to school, I came to school at Kikuyu, a school called the Kahuo, Karenga School. It was a independent school by then. Then from there I went to Riala. But I do remember of everything I do see up to now.
Yeah.
Even what I see these days, I still remember.
Even at 80 years old, you still have that.
Even at 8 years, I still have that memory.
My
I
goodness.
do remember.
What was it like growing up in pre-independent Kenya? Let's say on the Delamere farm. What was it like as a young boy?
The Delamere farm, Delamere farm, he allowed the people who are working for him, he allowed them to put out their houses far away about where from his home. Delamere is at the home, and where the workers were living, about 10, 15 miles away. And it's just like staying in the reserve.
Yeah.
So where we are staying there, and our fathers are working about 10 miles from where we used to live. So we enjoy a lot, and they were allowed to kill the sheep and the goat, but not cows. Nobody was allowed to kill cows at all. Awaka.
Those were for Mzungus.
That was Mzungus. Great cows, they are from Mzungus. And our father, they are milking them, they are looking after them, but they are not allowed to own any cow.
Yeah.
So myself, I was I was looking for my grandfather's sheep and goat, because my grandfather was rich. He had a lot of buzi, a lot of sheep.
Yes.
And myself, although I was young, but I was looking for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you left you left Delamere Farm. You went to Elbagan. When did you start selling charcoal?
I left when I left Elementaita, Delamere's estate. I didn't go to Urban direct. I came to school here because there was no school in Rift Valley, because the white people, they could not allow the people to own the schools because they don't want Africa to be educated.
Right.
No, because they wanted them to work for them.
Yes.
So when I left there, I came at the Kikuyu, Kahuo, and I stayed with my aunt, who was number 2 to my mother. That was her sister. And I was staying there. They started the schooling there. Then from there, I went to Liara. When I was in Liara, 1945, my father shifted from Ronda Mayor's farm to Erbagon, and I went to the forest. And why he went to the forest? Because there you could plant potatoes. The fields were very fertile in the forest.
Yeah.
That's why he left the employment there, and they went to Erbagon. So when he went there, then I was told now they have left the Rondrameas in Elementaita and Erbagon. So when we closed the school, I went and met them there. So now I was going there and come back to school from Erbagon.
Yeah.
That I went to Erbagon. But then, 1948, 49, when I left the school, I went to stay to live with my parents in Erbagon, in the forest, Mariochan forest, and I started looking for the employment. And where I could get a job is only if you are lucky. You go and employed by the white people, Mzungu, because they were the people who owned the farms.
Yeah.
No African-owned farm in Rift Valley at all. And they were all belonged to the Mzungu. So I went around, I looked for employment, I could not get any. And I was alone. I was not alone, we were with the other younger people also who left the school.
Yeah.
We looked around, I didn't get it, I was not lucky to get a job. Well, then I thought, what should I do? And at that time, my father had already started cutting the cedar post with somebody else, buying from the forest. Then I decided, why can't I start now cutting the cedar post and I sell to the Europeans for fencing their farms? And also burning charcoals And then now the charcoals, you sell to the town or sell to the white people.
Yes.
They are using them for the maybe, because they are also growing the paresram.
Yeah.
They are using charcoals.
Correct.
To dry them. So I just when I started there, I remember one called John, a friend of mine. He was also educated like me. We thought we were educated, but we just whatever where we reach.
Yes.
Now, I thought John, now because we cannot get a job, let me go and start burning charcoals. Let me start cutting the cedar post, even cut the beams. You know the beam pits with pit wires.
Yes.
We are also cutting them. Then he told me he's educated. He cannot agree to do the dirty jobs. So I said, okay, let me go and do it. In fact, I continue and then I made some money.
Yes.
And I called John and I said, come and work for me. And I employed him as a clerk. And I told him,
Yeah.
you will not go to the charcoals where we burn the charcoals.
Yes.
You remain in the office.
There's one scene in this book where you write that you had made so much money those days was 10,000 shillings.
Me and the Murray.
You and Murori, yes.
Yes.
10,000 shillings, and you boarded a bus.
We bought a bus.
Yes.
But to Erubagon.
Correct.
Because we are using them from Erubagon to Nairobi.
Yes.
You have to use either train
Yes.
or
A
bus.
And you were told to get off your seat
Yes.
to make way for an old lady.
Yes.
And the conductor didn't know you could buy that bus.
No, he didn't know at all. He was the conductor called the Joroge.
You remember his name?
And remember that he came from Muranga, and he was Joroge Daranga.
Yes.
So now, then you know, there was a habit those days.
Yes.
The younger people, they had a lot of respect for old people. Even an old person, a lady or an old museum, if we get to the bus and you are sitting on the chair at the bus, you just wake up for him, you vacate for him.
Automatically.
They sit down. But myself and the because he had a lot of money, even when the old radio, when they come to the bus, we didn't want to vacate for them. We are very rich because they know they got nothing.
Yeah.
So
and you can buy the bus.
we can buy the bus. Because that time we already had carried 10,000. I had carried 10,000. So then people, when we are about to reach Naivasha, then the bus stop there. Two old people get in, one lady, one museum, and we ask, you vijana, stand up. Then the old people sit there.
Yes.
We agreed. We cannot say no.
Yeah.
We stood up. Then we rode up, and when we are moving, going, the bus is now going, he told me, we used to call each other Mwanake. Yes, the Mwanake. These people, do they know the money we have? We can buy 5 buses of these. Because the price of bus was 4,000 those days.
Those days?
Yeah. The bus was 32. You know that there are old vehicles, Chevrolet.
Yes.
And to buy a bus and a building it will cost you 4,000. When you have 20,000, that's 5 buses. So now they know now we are carrying 5 buses.
Mheshimiwa, I want to talk more about that. That's incredible. This book is so revealing. It's just history unfolding. And I also want to talk about your relationships with Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, President Moi, President Kibaki. You've known them all. You are a walking history book.
Okay, thank you.
But first we'll take a break.
Okay,
My guest today, good grief, now he's a writer. He's an author. Mheshimiwa Njenga Karume has written his autobiography, his memoirs, and they are as candid as they are honest and so well written. This is a book you'll want to keep not only on the coffee table, but read it, pass it on to a friend, recommend it to a friend. Beyond Expectations, From Charcoal to Gold, the story of Njenga Karume. Don't even think of going away. Capital Talk is back in a moment. And welcome back to a special Capital Talk. Good grief. Beyond Expectations. It's beyond my expectations. It's the story of Mheshimiwa Njenga Karume, From Charcoal to Gold. He's just released his autobiography, and it's a fascinating read, to say the least. A man who was born way back in 1929, just turned 80 years old, writing his memoirs, and his mind is as sharp as it ever was. Fascinating insights into how he grew up, where he grew up, how he became who he is today. So, Mheshimiwa, okay, so you were solidly in DP, but then in 2002, you decided to support Uhuru.
Yes,
Switched.
because we have lost twice. 92, we tried very much.
Yes.
We lost. Kibaki lost. Then, 97, also, we tried, also we lost. But that time we don't know how we lost. Yeah. Because you know the people Kenya voted twice, 2 days. And it's not allowed. It was according to the law. You should vote from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 in the evening. Yes. But in the evening, Moi announced there was a rain, so the election will continue tomorrow. Why he did that, we don't know.
Nobody knows.
We don't know, but we lost, and we came back lost. Yes. But what we did, when we lost, we DP was a very clean party. Very clean party. We could not agree to do dirty things. Instead of fighting, like what the ODM did for the last election, we went to the court. Because you have a court to the law. If you are not satisfied, whether someone has stolen or has messed up or whatever, you have to go to the court. Correct. So we and the Kibaki went to the court. We hired the lawyers. We did a case against Moi. And when we are against Moi, so the court continued. We lost the case also. Yeah. We lost the case. Yeah. So we went to the court and we lost.
So by 2002 you decided?
I decided because 2002, Mama Ngena came to my house about 6 o'clock. He persuaded me, reminding me how we are with his father, her father. Yes. How we are with the Kenyatta, because the Kenyatta we became friends afterwards. Yes. Even the time he pushed me to him, although I didn't want to, but he pushed slowly. Yes. Then we talked, he convinced me in my house in the one morning. This is Uhuru like your son, this kind of a thing. Then I thought, what should I do? I am asking Mama, leave me, I'll think about it. I think for a week. Then I thought, I'm sure maybe we are going. I was confused a bit, whether I made a mistake or not, I don't know. But what happened? Then I found we have lost twice, 92 and with the Kibaki. Yes. And we have lost because we are fighting with the Moi. Yes. And because I had not brief, 97 we lost. I had not brief. Yeah. I thought we just believed in my mind. Yes. That's what I was thinking. Yes. Then I thought, now Moi, he's not going back. And they had decided he is supporting Uhuru. Now, maybe if we continue with the Kibaki, and he supporting Uhuru, maybe Uhuru will win or we lose both. Yeah? Yes. Let me support Uhuru because we are with the Moi now, and the Moi is on Uhuru's side. We might succeed. That's how I changed my mind. So we continue.
Did people feel betrayed by you because Moi had been hammering you for those 24 years?
Yes. Yeah.
And then suddenly you're supporting Moi's candidate.
Yes, people they are not happy with me.
Yeah, it was
even in Kiaba, I was almost lose Kiaba, but I didn't lose. But they elected me as Karume, not as party.
Yes. Was Kibaki angry with you?
Yeah, he was. He was even he said bad words against me the following day when they announced, because we had a meeting in Eldoret, which I not attended. I remained in Nairobi. And when I announced, I will now change the party when he's already there. Yes. Now, so he was not happy. So he said something bad about me in Eldoret. Then I said bad things about him. So there was Duncan Degwa and James Koinange and many others. They came to see me in my Cheddar office. They said, please, don't talk about the Kibaki again. Also, they went to Kibaki. So I intervened. Yes. And we did not continue.
Are you still friends today?
Very. Very. In fact, Kibaki, we have been friends since we are young. And we have been very friends. And we love each other. You can even see when I have occasion in my place, whether wedding, whatever, he's one who have been talking about it. So we are great friends. Even today, we are still friends.
Yes.
You can even see after that, after I think it was after a year, then he called me. I was in Mombasa, and I was called from Mombasa. Then he wanted to talk to me, so I came. I met him in the State House, and he told me he has thought, and he think he would like me to come and join the government.
Yeah, the cabinet.
The cabinet.
Yes.
So we continued together.
Yeah.
Then I told him, no, me, I'm ready. Anything to do to help our country, I'm there.
Yeah.
And if you want us, we are together, if you give me a job, no problem.
Yes.
I continue. Even now I'm supporting. I cannot fight his government.
Correct.
Although I was Kanu,
Yes.
and I'm a member of parliament, but I was supporting the government.
That's right.
Because I cannot fight his government.
Yes.
And he told me that he will see what he can do. He's going to give me a ministry in his office, president office.
Yes.
So the time the special program
Social
ministry was created as a new ministry.
Okay.
And was given to me.
Uh-huh.
So, and I continue, and I ran it very well. It was also during there was also drought that time.
Yes.
People, they are hungry.
Yeah.
But if you could see, if I just see in the TV in the evening, maybe one person has died in Wajir or had died in the coast or anywhere. The following day, I just take a helicopter.
When you go there?
I go there personal. That's what I was going to see myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not be told by officers in the field.
No.
Wow.
No.
And all that is in the book, isn't it?
I think it's in the book. I think it
remember.
must be there.
Yes.
So then after that, then I was still sitting in the Kiabu Karabu, which I'm the patron of the Kiabu.
Yes.
And in the evening, I saw in the TV, my minister has given somebody, John Munyesi. He has been made minister for
special project.
the programs. So I went to see where I've gone. Then I was made minister for the defense.
Yes.
After 25 years. You know, there's no minister for 25 years. And I was the third minister in that ministry.
Wow.
Because,
Yes.
first of all, when he got independent, Dr. Mungai was the minister for a short time.
Yes.
Then after that, Gechuru was the minister for finance. Then Kenyatta removed Gechuru from finance to defense. Then he removed Kibaki from minister of commerce and industry to finance.
So you were the third minister for
The third minister after 25 years.
Wow.
Because during Moi,
Yes.
Moi said he refused to put a minister there. Yeah. He was in charge of defense.
All right. Well, I know you have to go at some point, but I'm really enjoying this conversation. But I have to ask you one more question.
Okay.
And that is, a lot of people say that you are the head of Mungiki.
Yeah.
Why do they say that? What do you tell these people? What are your thoughts about Mungiki?
I don't know. First of all, the Kenya people, they know it is lie. It's one of the people, some in the government, some big people somewhere who are jealous with me. But the people, they know I can meet the way I'm created, the way I was born. I cannot be a Mungiki. Because, first of all, some members of Mungiki, those who go and they take money from Matatu, they have not sweat for that money.
Exactly.
And the Matatu do not belong to them. And even they are taken from other businesses. You know, I cannot support such a thing. I'm very disappointed. When I hear some member of Mungeke, they go and take money without working for it, not their money. So I'm very disappointed with them for doing that, those who do that, and I cannot support it. Why people, they say maybe a Mungeke, it is the treatment and what the police, they have been doing about Mungeke. That's what I've been fighting for. Even when I was the Minister of Defense, I was here and I was in the committee of the Security Committee. I have been fighting that, and I will continue fighting that one, even today. Yeah. Because when we hear somebody, a younger person, a youth, he from his house, there's some people come and take him away, and they leave his wife. Then after a short time, we hear he has been found in the forest, been killed, or he's in the mortuary. That is what I've been fighting. What I'm saying, the law in Kenya law is very clear. If something has done something bad, even whether he has killed somebody or whatever was done, the police should arrest him or her, take him or her to the court. Let the court see whether that's true or it is not true. You prison him. You can do anything. But now, when we hear some police, they are going and they arrest people, either from the road or from where, and then they go and they kill them. It's wrong. That's, although the police they have been saying they are not them, the police, Kenya police, they are very good. And even sometimes we have been told the Kenya police, they are among the best ones in the world.
Yes.
So they are capable of getting the information, proper information, knowing who has done that. They should go and arrest him, take to the court. But when they are saying they don't know who killed the so-and-so, they don't know who killed so-and-so, and they are not arresting them, what do you leave the one on it? Exactly. They have to say, no, they are the people who are killing these people. That's why, and because I've been fighting, and don't fight for Mungeki. I am not happy with the Mungeki at all. Yes. But those boys who come and see me and talk to me, I'm persuading them, please, leave this, forget this, you do this. Even when we are fighting with the Mzungu, what he did, he arrested ourselves. When I was detained, I was 24 years. Even your father, when he was detained, maybe he was 30 years. He was less than 30, Fred B, when he was arrested. But instead of killing them, they put them in detention. Then the government should try to get a method how to deal with these people. Not only Mungeki, even the other tribes, they also got similar. People like Mungeki, they call them something else. Correct. But they should not kill them, they should arrest them, take them to the court, charge them, whatever what they have done. Yes. Me, I cannot, people they know how I hate bad things. But even my own son, even my relative, if he's doing bad things, I will not support him or her at all.
Finally, Mheshimiwa, this memoirs of yours, your autobiography, any regrets in your life? Any regrets, or has it been a fulfilling life?
Oh, regret. Because of...
anything that you would do again if you had a chance? Or has it been a good life?
Oh, I have faced many, as I say, they are lava, there are tears. Yes. I say that yes. Because there's so many big problems. Yes. You can see like now, when I brought Castle breweries here in Kenya, yes. And I lost my distribution, which I had for 40 years with the Kenya breweries. And when we went to the court, I won the case. When I wanted to be paid 241 million, and then the breweries, what they did, they appealed the case. The way I wrote that case, it is never been clear to me.
To this day?
To this day, I was not happy.
Your 241 million shillings?
Got lost. I was defeated in the court. So I was not happy about this because I lost a lot of money. And the way the case went, I know nobody can be happy when he loses the case. Sure. But to me, the way I lost that case, because I know there was a talk from some corners, I don't know to mention people's names, sure. That if I get this money, I will support the DP to try to finish Kanu. I put half of the money I put the DP, yes. Which was not the case. No. I just want to pay my debts with acquired because on that brewery, Castle Brewery, because I lost a lot of millions of money. But so I can tell you, not every time you become happy. There are some I regret a lot. Sure. Even sometimes I make also mistake. And when I come to realize what I did was a mistake, I cannot be happy. I regret. Sure. I make also mistake. I'm a human being.
You're a human being?
You're a human being.
Yes. Continue. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Very, very good.
Yes.
And I hope everyone reads it.
Yeah, we hope.
Send a copy to the president.
I've already, it's ready. I'm sending to him.
Good.
I'll send to you today.
Excellent. Well done.
Thank you
well
very
done.
much.
Beyond Expectations, the memoirs, the autobiography of Mheshimiwa Njenga Karume. This is a must-read. Christmas time is round the corner. Buy this, send it to a friend, read it, pass it on. It's a history of modern Kenya, a microcosm as told by one man who made it the hard way, the old-fashioned way. Pure hard work all the way. He's now 80 years old, and he's done what many people his age, his generation, and other generations have not been able to do. Think about this during this Jamhuri Day weekend as we reflect on 46 years of independence, where this country needs to go, find out where we came from. What a guest, what a show, what a week it's been on Capital Talk. You cannot find these kinds of guests everywhere else, but right here, on the award-winning station, K24. Where as always, we are, even on Jamhuri Day, all Kenyan.
All the time.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for joining.
Nashukuru sana. Capital Talk is recorded at the Fairview Hotel, the country hotel in town.